back to another episode of the week. Ashley and I have finally moved into our condo in downtown Toronto, and this place is absolutely beautiful. I got Bilal here. He's the lovely man that edits my videos. You may know him online. He does some comical videos.
I'm gonna be editing my future self in this right now.
Ashley's making us a snack. What's going on here? Meat and cheese?
And some crackers.
Shit. Anyhow, today we're hitting the streets of King Street West to go interview people and find out how much money they make, what they do for a living, and what it took to get where they're at. Hopefully we'll see some interesting people. I think it would be fun to come back here on another video and potentially do it with like intoxicated people. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you would like to see. But yeah, this is the place. The living room is absolutely massive. The kitchen is cool. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. But enough about that. As soon as Bilal is done editing this and Ashley makes us our snack, we will be hitting the road. I was gonna show you guys the food, but I just literally ate it all. It's so fast. All right, we're hitting the streets. Hopefully we get what we need out here. Oh yeah, I should have a set of keys, yeah. Sorry. All right, let's hit the streets. Hopefully we get some of what we need out here.
You walked right past the garbage.
On the street about what they do, how much they make, their little journey.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. What is your name?
My name is Eric Hersant.
What do you do for a living?
I talk about anal on a podcast on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. Just tune in tomorrow.
What is your podcast called?
It's called Pillow Talk with Ryan and Dark.
Did you go to school? What did you study?
I was actually a grease monkey. I went to be a mechanic. Now I talk to porn stars for a living. Very different.
Still talking about lube though.
Yeah.
And how much do you make?
Way too much money to count.
Yeah, definitely.
Go to Young and Dundas, bro. The crazies.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some
That's
crazies. You ask a homeless person those same questions, you're gonna be like, I'm fucking rich.
I want to
I
do
smoke
some
crack.
You studied how much you make, just a little slice of life on the street. Yes or no or yes? It takes like 30 seconds. Quick question.
No, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Do you mind if you're at all interested to do a brief interview for a TikTok video with me? Take like 30 seconds. Cool. So it's gonna be about what you do, what your journey has been, how much you make. What is your name?
Devyansh.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a chef.
Chef, where do you work?
Laissez-faire on King Street.
No kidding. Good for you, man. How did you get into that position?
Well, I've been working in this industry on King Street for like 8 years now.
What was your first job in the industry?
I was a dishwasher.
Dishwasher, no kidding. And how much do you make as a chef at Leslie Fair?
I would say 65.
65 a year.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Thank you so much. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Well, I had to fire somebody who just got a job. Like, I just had to let him go in like 2 weeks.
Jeez. For what?
Well, showing up high as fuck on work.
Oh my God. Rightfully so. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care, buddy.
Respect. Take it easy, brother.
Sorry, could I interview one of you guys for like 30 seconds for a TikTok video? It's about what you do, your journey to be who you are. No? Would you like to do an interview?
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right,
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Sometimes I feel like when you tell them it's for a TikTok video or like a YouTube video or something, they get like kind of skeptical.
Maybe we guys just start saying it's for a project.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's for a project. Yeah, it's
Just
cool.
leave it at that.
It's super brief. It'll take
kind of like sweating.
Hey, it's all good, dude. The only person that's gonna see this is my professor.
All right, okay.
What do you do for a living?
I am a cloud architect.
How did you get into that?
I studied computer science in school and then did my master's in applied computing. And then I started researching like what's the next hot thing in IT. So then I started taking courses and then I got my first job and yeah, that's how I got here.
So how long was the education period before you got your job?
I mean, I did my bachelor's 4 years, my master's about 16 months, so roughly 6 years.
How much did your education cost you?
A lot. In Nigeria, it cost about, let's say, 3 million naira, which is roughly, it's less than 10,000 Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
But when I came to Canada for my master's, almost $30,000.
Wow, congratulations. And how much does your role pay you now?
Very close to 200K.
And that's all. Thank you so much, my man. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
That's like super inspiring. That guy came all the way from Nigeria, spent a lot of money on education, and now has a job in Canada that pays him 200K. Like, that's madness. Some random lady just walked by and she waved at me, and I waved back. But my initial thought is always when people recognize me that like I know them from somewhere at some point in my life, and it's usually not the case. But she ended up being like, oh, I watch your TikToks, da-da-da, but she wouldn't do a video. Damn. You're watching my TikToks, and I catch you on the street. Gotta be in the video. What is your name?
Anthony.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, not much right now.
Fair enough. What did you do before?
I was a student. I just graduated.
What did you study?
Early childhood studies at Guelph Humber.
How do you afford your lifestyle?
I don't.
Oh my God, okay.
I don't.
Who affords your lifestyle for you?
No one right now.
God, that's a journey and a half. The riskiest thing you've ever done?
Keep buying things when I don't have a job.
No, that's solid. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Excuse me. What your journey has been, how much you make. What's your name?
Alexander.
What do you do for a living?
Everything. Live life.
Live life, any
Build
industry?
hotels, art, graffiti.
How did you get into that?
Exploration of life, understanding where we come from, understanding that we all eventually pass.
And did you go to school? Did you study any sort of art form?
I went to school for business, got a business degree, and then I've been hustling here in Toronto and Vancouver for the last 20 years.
How much do you make in your industry?
Anywhere from $100K to $500,000 to millions in real estate to nothing right now because we have a corrupt country.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer.
How did you get into that position?
I went to school for it for 5 years.
What was your calling to become an engineer?
I was really smart when I was a kid, and everyone told me to do it, and I liked it every step of the way.
Smart words. Thank you.
That's right, brother.
What is your name?
Jocelina.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a rapper.
No kidding. Okay, cool. And how did you get into that industry?
I actually just stepped foot into it recently. I've always been rapping behind closed doors, but I got an opportunity where I was also selling art for commission pieces. And then it led me to have a little bit of a bundle and like room to kind of dive deep into that industry. So I'm pretty new in the scene. Hi.
How do you make money as a rap artist?
Currently, I would say from shows, digital streams, you can make a lot of money when it comes to merch and just pushing yourself out there. I would say currently is shows though.
Do you have like a rough window of what a show could make?
Listen, I know people who could walk away with $50 from one set, or they could walk away with $500. They could be doing one song, or they could be doing 5 songs. So it really just depends, right? So
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was a great interview. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Do what you studied, how you got into your industry, and what were your decisions around it. Super rich. I mean, you could, I don't know, but it's
Why, we
more.
don't look super rich to you?
What is your name?
Bailey.
What do you do for a living?
I am a park warden with Ontario Parks.
Did you go to school for that? What does your education look like?
I have an undergraduate in biology, and then I have a diploma for conservation and environmental law enforcement.
How much do you make in your industry?
Not a lot.
Can you give me a ballpark of what someone might make in your position?
I'm on contract and I get paid hourly, so
Got you. What's your hourly rate?
I get paid $25.50.
Good for you. What was your calling to get into your industry?
I just enjoy protecting the environment, so that's why I wanted to work with Ontario Parks.
And what's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Have people like yell in my face and get irate with me. That's the scariest thing.
Related to your job?
Yeah, I'm a warden.
Okay, cool. I guess that's interesting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What is your name?
Melanie.
What do you do for a living?
I just started as a field tech.
What did you study to get into that position?
I actually did genetics, which is science-based, and then minored in anthropology, so it's more in tune with anthropology.
What exactly is a field tech?
It works to excavate like locations that either buildings are going to be built on top or there's expansions, so there's like layers.
I see.
Yeah, and bylaws where they have to.
That is so interesting. I've never heard anybody doing that. What was your calling to get into that position or that field?
I really like history, and I really like, I guess, Canadian history as well. Yeah.
Cool. And how much do you make in your field?
Not sure. I start tomorrow.
Oh my God, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do you do for a living?
I manage a manufacturing facility where we have a retail store space, and we do, I told you it's really complicated.
Okay.
We do appointment-based services and make custom cosmetics.
That is so incredibly unique.
Yeah.
How did you get into that?
I was a makeup artist for like 10 years, and I was one of the best in Canada, and then the opportunity for this literally fell into my lap, and I was scouted for it, and I'm pretty good at it.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
What did you study, if anything, to get into your field?
I went to school for makeup, and then I also went to school for, I was a double major. I majored in psychology and geography, so like a lot of things.
Cool, good for you. Tell me a ballpark of what someone would or could make with your position.
Okay, 6 figures.
All right, 6 figures it is. That's as good as we're gonna get. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
That is it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. I'll probably be doing more videos like this one. Honestly, next week I'm probably gonna release one where I'm gonna go out on King Street, which is a super chaotic, like kind of drunken, sloppy mess.
Oops, $22 an hour, bitch!
But it can be classy and really high end as well. Just depends on what bars you're hanging out nearby, but nonetheless, I'm gonna do more of these. I like doing them. I think they're informative, and I think you all like it too. So anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Comment below what you thought of this video, or if you have any other questions you want me to ask people while I'm out and about. And of course, see you next week.